Good goes everybody, because today we'll continue to play Syutyaku Gakuen or Obsessive Academy. Let's go. Where were we? Where were we? Damn it. Here. The sudden loud voice makes the back of my ears hurt. I know it. Stabbing them once wasn't enough. I have to do it again and again until he understands it right. Clack clack. I have to stab him again and again and again. Tell me. I'm gradually distancing myself from her. It's scary. Even if she's handcuffed, she comes towards me with the bed. I can't help but imagine she might stab me with a knife like he would. Like he would. It's definitely abnormal. Her boyfriend's student only had a quick conversation. Her boyfriend's friend only had a quick conversation with another girl, and I only listened to what she had to say. But why did it get to this point? Are you okay? The door behind me slammed open, and the nurse who had been at the reception desk earlier came into the room. Then she approached me, who was still raging. Let me go. Please calm down. I'm going to inject you now. Don't move. The female student didn't seem to listen to anything the nurse said and never stopped raging. Wait a minute. Please end today's meeting. I'm sorry. While holding her down, the nurse urges me to leave the room. She's not in a condition to talk anymore. I realized that, so I bowed my head slightly again. I walked out the door. Let me go. I have to go. Even as I walked back down the hallway I had just walked down, I could still hear her yelling softly. Yelling softly? But the sound suddenly stopped. Maybe the nurse had given her some sort of sedative. In the end, all I understand from meeting her was that she was in an abnormal mental state. Nagami had said that the students who had committed crimes in the past had also gone crazy mentally and committed crimes. I'm sure they were in a similar state to her now. But why are so many students like that concentrated at the Obsession Academy? Life at the Obsession Academy isn't particularly tough, just that the classes are a little difficult. If I had to say one thing, there are times when I think it's tough not to be able to go outside. It's hard to imagine that they would accumulate enough stress to stab or kill someone because of that. If it's not because of the school's problems, is it because of us? But what does that mean? How was the student's injury in the basement? When I got close to the stairs, I heard a woman's voice from below. Doesn't seem like the injury is life-threatening, but it just might be a matter of feelings. Seems it's been quite traumatized by it. Well, I guess it can't be helped. So what about her? Apparently, two nurses were having a conversation on the staircase landing. I thought it'd just go down. It's not very good. If it goes on like this, we might have to euthanize her. But when I heard those words, my feet stopped dead. Then I immediately moved to the corner of the hallway so they wouldn't see. Euthanasia? Did I mishear that? She was probably the girl that I just met, and now you're saying she was going to be euthanized. Shush, I'm not supposed to say that out loud. I'm sorry, but it's so sad. She's still in high school, and if she doesn't get better, she's going to be killed. I didn't mishear after all. The nurse definitely said euthanasia. It can't be helped. I wouldn't want to go out into society and be stabbed to death by someone like her. I definitely wouldn't want that. All we can do now is wait for a cure for delusional syndrome. Delusional syndrome? What is that? Is it the name of a disease? But I've never heard of it before. I wonder if that will happen someday. Then all the kids here will be able to go outside and live the same life. I just can't believe it. All the students here have the same syndrome as her. All the students have the same syndrome as her? One conversation after another, I can't understand it. Good thing these nurses are just dumping out exposition after exposition. Are we all sick? Is it the Obsession Academy a place where students who have the delusional syndrome gather? They're just normal kids until they get sick. Anyway, it's better not to let your guard down. The kids here are all dangerous. I listened intently until they finished the conversation. After all, the students gathered here have some kind of secret. I was becoming more and more curious about the mystery. No, this isn't right either, damn it. I was on my bed in my dorm room, fiddling with my phone. Nagami wasn't there. He's probably hanging out with someone in the entertainment building as usual. After hearing that story, I looked up on my browser the disease they said we had. Delusional. If you think about it just by the word, it's a disease that makes you obsessed with something. Not just that student, but other students too, and myself too. I'm suffering from delusional syndrome, or at least I could suffer from it. That's what the nurse said. I'm trying to find out more about what delusional syndrome is by searching the internet. The names of different diseases are coming up, and information about manga I don't know is coming up. I just can't find the answer. I know it's not a well-known disease, but is it possible that it hasn't come up until now? The nurse mentioned it, so it must be a disease that exists. So why? Delusion syndrome. I'll look it up in another language. I open a new tab and open the translation tool page. First, delusion. It's obsession. Next, syndrome. Okay, it's the same as syndrome. Obsession syndrome. I thought that if I put it in another language, foreign articles would come up. But I can't think of anything else at the moment. I paste it into the input field and try searching. No good. There are only translation pages and things like that. But nothing comes up with the two words connected. So what should I do? Yeah. Just when I was about to give up, I found it. Obsession syndrome. A search result that combines these two. I tapped and opened the page. On the first line, in slightly larger letters, it said abnormality obsession syndrome. Abnormality? It means abnormal. Is the official name of that illness abnormal obsession syndrome? The whole thing was written in another language, and I couldn't read it at the moment. So I decided to translate it bit by bit to understand the contents. Does this mean that we could all be affected by this? I couldn't understand the meaning of the whole sentence with the help of the translation site, but I still got enough information. Delusional obsession syndrome. Most cases occur in minors between 12 and 18 years old, especially girls. The trigger is shock or stress, and the patient becomes abnormally attached to those around them. If the person does something they don't like, they start to have intense delusion of persecution, and they will commit any crime. Confinement, violence, and various other mental and physical pain, and in the end they commit murder. This disease is quietly spreading all over the world, it seems. It seems that no specific treatment has been discovered. Come to think of it, I think the nurses all said that there's no medicine. And at the end, it said that there is a movement to establish a school for men and women who are likely to develop the disease all over the world. There were also rumors that if a student causes a problem, is isolated, and doesn't recover, there are schools that dispose of them. There you go. I don't know how many schools in the world dispose of their students, but Obsession Academy is one of them. What should I do? To be honest, it's a truth that's too heavy for me to bear alone. I mean, it's too unrealistic, so no one would believe it. But if, even in Obsession Academy, they really do dispose of those who have developed symptoms, that means there's a chance that my precious friends could be killed, right? I don't want that. Far from staying with everyone from now on, someone will die. Nagami, Momoko, Shion, Senpai, and Aika. I'll never see them again. No, I don't want it. I have to do something. I have to save everyone somehow. But what should we do? What can I do? Should we all run away from the school? I mean, that's the whole purpose of the school, to keep you from going out and causing crimes. There's probably no point in running away, because we're being forced transferred by the government. If we run away, they'll chase us wherever we go. If we all run away together and can live in the same place for the rest of our lives, then maybe my wish to be with everyone will come true. But I don't want that either. This life of a criminal is bound to get hard one day. I want to be happy with everyone. What should I do? Obsession syndrome. A disease that makes you obsessed with people. What if that object was me? Does that mean they'll be obsessed with me for the rest of their lives? Does that mean they'll follow me wherever I am? Does that mean they'll be fine with me? If that's the case, will my wish come true? Naturally, there are many seniors who have graduated from the school, which means that not everyone will be killed. The conditions for graduation are probably twofold. Either the syndrome doesn't develop, or if it does develop, it won't be discovered. Then even if everyone develops it, as long as they don't kill anyone and it's not discovered, we can graduate together. And if that target is me, even after we graduate, what are you thinking? Obsession syndrome is a pretty dangerous disease. It's true that they might only look at me, but in return, there's a chance that Aika and the others might hurt someone. First of all, I'm making everyone sick, and trying to manipulate them to do what I want. That's something I shouldn't do as a friend. Stop having silly delusions and think of a way for everyone to graduate properly so that no one gets sick. I close my eyes and let my thoughts wander. It's the only option after all to run away with everyone, but I don't think it's that easy to get out of this closed school. So there's an easy way, right? We can just graduate together. But what if someone develops the disease? It's fine if they develop the disease. We can make them obsessed with me. I just told you that's no good. Why is it no good? Even though I took advantage of the illness to look at me, I wouldn't be happy at all. Besides, if I fail, Aika and the others might kill someone, and Aika and the others might be killed by the school. So what else is there? A way for you to stay with everyone forever. See, there isn't one, right? There's no need to worry. I just have to make sure I don't fail. No, trying to manipulate everyone to get what I want. Slowly, my body starts to heat up and my heart starts to beat faster. It's not bad. I can make my wish come true and be happy. Who on earth can say anything bad about someone who is trying to be happy? But, just be honest. It was a strange feeling. I was supposed to open my mouth, but my voice reached my ears from nowhere. You want to be happy, right? Not just by yourself, but with everyone. With Nagami, Shion Senpai, Momoko, and Aika. This is a chance to make that wish come true. It'll be too late if we fall apart. If I don't do it now, it'll never come true. Aisuke, think carefully. Our future will all be separate from everyone without doing anything. Is that really okay? Actually, really. I don't want to. I absolutely don't want to be separated. I gave up on this dream thinking it would never come true. I tried to convince myself that it was impossible. But I don't want to part ways like this. I want to be with everyone. Then I know what to do, right? Use the delusion syndrome. Use it then. I want everyone's eyes to be on me. I want them to be obsessed with me. That's right, there's no reason to hesitate. I'm going to be happy with everyone. I was so happy I couldn't contain myself and laughter just came out of my mouth. I wonder what kind of face I'll have. The corners of my mouth will probably be pulled up as far as they can, as if I've gone mad, right? What was that word? Mad, just like... I might look like I've got an obsession syndrome. Well, that doesn't matter. I'll just have to think about it quickly. I plan to live happily with everyone for the rest of my life. Oh boy. Hey. Hey, Syutyaku. Well, what's wrong? During recess, Nagami was sitting next to me, called out to me. What are you spacing out for? Nothing really. I was just thinking about something. You've been acting weird lately. You always have that grin on your face. I instinctively put my right hand to my mouth. That's not good. I can't help but smile. Oh, so you were thinking about something naughty again, weren't you? You're a real pervert, you know. Yeah, I'm a pervert. Have you just realized that? Eh? He was just teasing me, but perhaps because he got an unexpected reply, Nagami looked at me with a blank expression. Yes, Nagami's right. I want to be with everyone forever. It's just ulterior motives. But that's okay, because I'll find a way to grab my own happiness. But the plan is still incomplete, since there's a possibility that someone might get killed. Or that I might die. I have to think carefully. But first of all, will the people around me really develop delusion syndrome? Well, if what the nurse said is true, they probably do have it. But I don't know if they will develop it, or what it will be like when they do. And will they really be attached to me? Thinking about it again, various words come to mind. I'll just check it out. Huh? What? Without replying to Nagami, I started thinking up the rest of the plan in my head. And even though Kimidake Shikinai Yami is his debut work, it's full of Yamigawa-sensei's charm. If he asked me which of her works I like the most, I'd say Kimi Yami, but I can't give up Hitomi no Sekai either. Today, as always, Momoko's talking about her favorite novel in the library. By the way, as always, we are the only two people using the library. I just listened to her while nodding along, while looking closely at Momoko's face. Momoko, she's a really cute girl who always talks to someone like me who has no special features. I've never been in a proper club before, so being able to talk so much with my juniors every day is so much fun. I want to be with Momoko from now on. Why didn't you just join the library club? At least you won't be wasting time. So I'm sorry, but I'm here to check my symptoms. Please forgive me, Momoko. I'm trying to keep my face still and open my mouth. I'm kind of bored. So, Senpai, what did you just say? Well, I was just getting bored of being with Momoko. You're bored? Every time we talk about novels, it's kind of boring. In that case, maybe it would be more fun to be with her. Who is that girl? Well, first year, no, someone Momoko doesn't know. She's cute and friendly, have the most fun time with her. No, probably the happiest. Momoko's smile has disappeared. I was worried if I acted properly, but at least it seems she didn't know it was a lie. Of course, there's no way I'm close with any other first years. I've hardly ever spoken to any other first years besides Momoko. If Momoko were to develop recession syndrome, this lie should be effective. She doesn't say anything. Was this lie not enough? Never mind, I'm going to see her now. See you, Momoko. As I told the final lie, I stood up from my chair in the library and tried to leave the library. It was in that moment. Whoa, did she just shoot me in the face? What? Suddenly I was pushed from behind with a strong force and my body fell face down on the floor of the library. What happened? I turned onto my back and tried to get up, but my waist felt heavy and I couldn't stand up. Momoko's face, eyes wide open, was diagonally above me. She was leaning over me. Tell me that person's name. Clearly things have changed. I thought Momoko was the same, but let's check a bit more. I'm telling you, right? He rated someone I don't know. It doesn't matter if they're strangers. Tell me their class and name. Why would you want to know? It doesn't matter to Momoko, right? It does matter. I'm happy that you're my only senpai. Momoko, you just won't tell me. Why? Why? Okay, it seems fine. I can see the symptoms of obsession syndrome, and it's directed at me. If that's the case, there's no problem proceeding with the plan. For now, let's tell Momoko the truth. Momoko, get away from me for... Ugh. My words were interrupted by a strong blow to my stomach. Please tell me. Momoko's face came down with force, aimed at my stomach. Momo. Ow. I won't stop until you tell me. I don't want to see you in pain either. Damn, that's a lot of punch. But it's the Wiki-Orb who's trying to protect the bad juniors, deceiving the person I care about. Ugh. Come on, hurry up. Tell me. I was hit again and again. I couldn't even groan. She hit me in the stomach with a force I couldn't believe was coming from a first-year girl. Momoko's eyes came into my field of vision. It was pitch black, endless darkness, eyes that seemed to suck me in. I remember seeing them just recently, that's right. They were almost the same eyes as when that female student got angry. If Momoko's symptoms of obsession syndrome get worse, she might kill someone. Me. But I don't care about such worries. Momoko stopped hitting me. Senpai? Nah. What are you laughing at? It's obvious. Made us feel with happiness rather than anxiety. Momoko might be with me for the rest of my life. Just tell me their name, Elra. Yeah? What the hell? Momoko started laughing on top of me because I started tickling her sides with both hands. What are you doing? After all, Momoko is cuter when she's smiling than when she's straight. Hey, wait, stop. I wait for the moment Momoko loses her balance and I sit up. At the same time, I support Momoko's back with my left hand. As she nearly falls to the ground, I pull her towards me. I was holding Momoko. I could feel the warmth of her body directly, and I could hear her heartbeat, which was getting stronger and stronger. Senpai, what are you doing? I'm sorry, Momoko, I lied. I don't have any other juniors I'm close with. I'm not interested in any other juniors except Momoko. Lied? But why? It's because I wonder how Momoko worries about me. No. I hugged her a little tighter. Because I wanted to know how much more Momoko likes me. I like you. I really like you, though. I can't see her face, but I'm sure Momoko's face is blushing. I know these words don't suit me, but it's all for the sake of being with Momoko. Me too, Momoko. I love you too, Momoko. I love you the most. I released my arms from my embrace and let go of Momoko's body. Momoko's expression had changed considerably since before. Her cheeks were red and her eyes were slightly wet. So from now on, I want you to be together forever with me. Is that okay? And her eyes were pitch black and the corners of her mouth were turned up at both ends. Momoko stared at me with that twisted expression. Of course, okay, I feel the same way. Tight. This time, Momoko hugged me powerfully, so tightly that I thought she might never let go. I love you, senpai. I only have eyes for you. So I hope you only look at me. I'm sorry, Momoko. I love you, but I can't look at just one person. There's still so many people I want to be with for the rest of my life. Oh boy. Is he gonna trap all of them? I see, this part. Well, I've heard it's easy to get stuck on, but it's easy. This part? Assistant Fukai, there's something strange about my face. There isn't at all. Then why are you staring at my face and not at the workbook? That's right, I'm currently getting help with my studies, but I can't help but stare at Shion-senpai's face. Shion-senpai, I just thought you were pretty today, too. Assistant Fukai, I'm a little surprised that you would use such pretentious flattery. I'm not just saying that, I really mean it. I see, well, either way is fine. Anyway, I'm taking the time to spend with you, so I want you to concentrate on your studies now. Yes, I'm sorry. Shion-senpai doesn't change her expression and ignores my words, but the school side of her is also wonderful. She's good at studying and sports and helps me review my lessons every week. If I could stay with Shion-senpai from now on, how happy would I be? No, it's not if. I absolutely want to be with Shion-senpai forever, that's why. Now. For a moment I thought I had misheard, but it was definitely coming from Shion-senpai. Oh crap. You stabbed me again? Before I could say, huh, I suddenly felt a strong pain in my left hand. I reflexively tried to pull my arm back, but something caught around my wrist and I couldn't. I looked over timidly. A mechanical pencil was stuck in my arm. It was Shion-senpai holding it. Shion-senpai. Shion-senpai pulled the mechanical pencil out with force. Thrust. Gah! She stabbed my left arm again, god damn it. Assistant Fukai, you looked at my face again and were distracted. Just how many times are you going to make me say the same thing? Oh, that's a lot. Ag! I did spend my time for you. I'm spending my time with you. Why aren't you taking it seriously? Gah! Shion-senpai kept stabbing the mechanical pencil to my left arm over and over again. Gradually, I couldn't even make a sound. I just kept enduring the pain. After about 2 minutes, the mechanical pencil was pulled out of my left arm, and finally Senpai's hand stopped. Do you understand? It may have hurt, but I'm doing this for your own good. You have to become a person worthy of me, so I want you to do it seriously. I'll give you lots of guidance from now on, so let's do our best to become a perfect person, okay? Senpai gently touches the left arm where the mechanical pencil had been stuck a moment ago. I turned my gaze to her face. She was smiling. Even though she was smiling, her eyes were dyed pitch black, just like Momoko's I saw the other day. I felt like I was being sucked in. Scary. Shion-senpai, who I don't know what she's thinking, is scary. That's what I might have thought previously. Assistant Fukai, why are you laughing? Sorry, I just couldn't help it. But now I'm different, far from being scary. Because I was so happy. Happy? Yes, because Senpai's trying so hard to raise me. Senpai, you like me. That means you really like me, right? The senior opened her eyes wide and the smile disappeared from her face. She seemed quite surprised. That made me so happy. Thank you, Senpai. I wrapped both my hands around her hand that was on my left arm and squeezed it gently. I want to be with you forever. I want you to teach me so much, both in my studies and in other things. For Senpai's sake, I can bear the pain, so please. Fukai, assistant. These were my heartfelt words, but then I thought that maybe I was just flattering her. Finally, met someone who understands me. Senpai squeezed my hand tightly back. Actually, since a long time ago, people have misunderstood me. I just thought them to be a worthy student by my side. I bullied, I was hurting them and trying to make them submit. I was told baseless rumors like that. Many people left me. I felt like my feelings weren't being conveyed, and it was really sad and painful. But you're different. I like you too, I really like you, so I sometimes get harsh on you and hurt you. That's because I love you. I'm so glad you transferred here. I try my best to teach you so that you can become someone worthy of me. You are someone who should be with me for the rest of my life. I'll never let you go. Shion-senpai's face brightens as she speaks quickly, and a crazy laugh with those pitch black eyes were also wonderful. Shion-senpai's probably suffering from obsession syndrome too, and right now the target is me. I'm so lucky. Almost the conditions to move towards my ideal future are in place. Thank you. I want to be by your side forever too, so I'll do my best. But can you forgive me for looking at your face? Because if the girl you like is right next to you, it's inevitable that your eyes will go in that direction. That may be true. I sometimes unconsciously look at your face too. I can't help it. I think I'll forgive you a little from now on. You're special. But you're still not worthy of being on par with me. I'll give you even stricter and more thorough guidance than you are now. In stark contrast to before, there was an almost lover-like atmosphere. If I could be with you for the rest of my life, I could endure any pain or suffering. For that, I'd work as hard as I could. We laughed together for a while. God damn. Wonder how I was gonna do that with Nagami and Aika. Yes, if I do it this way, Syutyaku. No, this one is. Oh, the one with the stronger effect is. Syutyaku. When Nagami was lying on the bed, called out to me, I turned my gaze towards him. You've been so noisy for a while now. You're always mumbling and mumbling. Sorry. Meanwhile, I was sitting in front of the table in my room with my arms folded, thinking deeply. Seems I was just talking to myself. You've been acting really weird lately. Are you frustrated, or are you not feeling well? It was just the usual teasing comment, but there was no smirking expression on his face. He was completely serious. I guess he's generally worried about me since I suddenly started acting strangely. He's a really good guy. Come to think of it, what about Nagami? I read on the internet that girls are more likely to get obsession syndrome, but that doesn't mean that boys cannot get it too. If obsession syndrome doesn't develop, then the problem is Nagami's presence. Nagami always teases me, but he does worry when I'm acting strange like now. Also, the first person to talk to me after I enrolled was Nagami Yuki. I'm sure he was worried so that I wouldn't end up alone as a transfer student. Anyway, Nagami's a good guy. If we could stay together after graduation, I think we'd have fun every day. But unlike the girls, I don't know if my plans will go as planned. I'm sure I read that obsession syndrome develops when you receive a strong shock. If I say something shocking for Nagami, he might develop the disease, but what should we do? No wait, I'll try using that information. Sorry, I was just thinking about what to do after graduation. After graduation? You mean Obsession Academy? Yeah, when I graduate, I was thinking about where I should go, what I should do. Sure, I'll be separated from everyone. As I started making small talk, Nagami sat up and began to sit cross-legged on the bed. That's what I was talking about before. That's right, we'll all end up going our separate ways one day. Well, I guess we'll meet up sometimes, one way or another. I get along with everyone after all. I'm sure if we hosted a class reunion, we could invite all of our classmates, if they're still alive, that is. Of course he'll come too, being my best friend, right? That's what Nagami says with his usual playful smile. I don't think I'll go. Huh? I'm sure that wasn't the answer Nagami was expecting. For a moment. He almost got serious, but somehow managed to bring his smile back. Hey, Syutyaku is not very honest. Even though you say that you really want me to call you, don't you? I know exactly what you're thinking. No, I'm not joking. I really don't think I'm going. Why? This time Nagami's smile has completely disappeared. We only just started talking, but it seems to be working quite well. Well, I mean, not everyone is from around here. Some of us come from far away. Once we graduate and go back to our hometowns, we won't be able to see each other much, right? Then I'm sure you won't feel like going out of your way to see each other. No, well, it might be different for other people, but we're roommates, you know. We'll be living together for 2 years, right? You can't turn down an invitation from your best friend like that. Best friends, I mean, I always thought it was a joke, but maybe you're serious. We're just roommates after all. You've only known each other for about 6 months, so how can you call us best friends? What? So, that's what I'm saying. You're not my best friend. He remained completely serious and said nothing. If it were the usual Nagami, even if I told him all this, you're getting annoyed. This is what troubles about high school boys in the midst of puberty. But now he didn't even look at me. He got up from the bed and started rummaging through his desk drawers. Will Nagami not develop the condition? I lied to shock him a bit, but now it seems like I was just trying to pick a fight. Should I say it was all a joke? No, it's no good. Nagami has the potential to develop obsession syndrome too. If that's the case, I need him to develop it, otherwise my plan will become difficult. I'll just pretend I don't know. That's fine. I'm getting kinda sleepy. It's getting late, so I'll go to bed early. I left Nagami rummaging through the drawers and went to my bed, and then I immediately got sleepy and closed my eyes. Oh, Nagami handcuffed me. What's that sound? I hear a sound like metal clashing and wake up with a daze. My eyelids are still too heavy to open. I wonder how long it's been since I fell asleep. Maybe it's a dream. Dreams and reality mixed together. I'm hearing strange noises. No, that's not it. It wasn't a dream. I heard it right above me, and then I felt a cold, hard sensation on my wrist. It's all real. Oh, you're awake. I opened my eyes wide, and the first thing I saw was Nagami's face, or rather, I could only see Nagami's face. He was really right in front of me, so close that our noses were almost touching. Nagami, what are you doing? First, I lifted my right hand to get away from Nagami's body. But something was digging into my wrist, and I couldn't do that. I turned my eyes to the right and saw the handcuffs. My right hand was handcuffed to the bed. Don't struggle. I'm going to handcuff your left hand now. Nagami said, How the hell did these students get all these equipment? Where did they get that shit from? Don't the guards rummage through that stuff? Nagami said this would be the same serious expression as before he went to sleep. I didn't move at all. I waited for Nagami to handcuff my left hand as well. You really don't struggle. I thought that normally you'd resist in a situation like this. You told me not to struggle. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. But why would you do something like that? I want to know the reason. Reason? You don't know, do you? I know, but I kept quiet. You're really stupid. Sigh. Nagami put both hands around my neck, but he wasn't putting much strength into it. It was just a little hard to breathe. Because you don't understand my feelings at all. As soon as you transferred schools and sat next to me, I thought I wanted to be friends with this person as a best friend. We even shared a dorm room. It was fate that we met, so I believe we could become best friends. Fucking hell. Sorry, fellas, I have to edit here because I have to prepare for work now. So this is Syutyaku Gakuen, or Obsessive Academy. If you want to try it again for yourselves, the links are in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves. Okay, so we know we're trying to make them attached and obsessed with the main character, but what will happen if they all gather in a room? Won't they just kill each other? Good job. Good idea, MC, stupid idiot.